I was talking with my brother Theophilus Sunday yesterday. We were on the phone for almost about 50 minutes. And what we were sharing with ourselves was God is suddenly intentional about the church in Nigeria and about the youth of the church in Nigeria. He's exposing us to a reality which is redefining what we thought we could define.
Welcome to EFZ Media and TV, where we provide you with highly inspiring and motivational gospel content. We aim to ignite transformation through the delivery of Christian teachings based on truth and wisdom. Like, comment, and share. God bless you.
I remember when I was talking about Omoleyin last year. He said, "You have been laboring for the city." I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Stop." I'm telling you what he told me. He said, "Stop laboring for the city." Sometimes the way to win, the way for all to win, is not that all first win. Sometimes the way to win is that one wins. Focus on your congregation. Press into God. Touch something. When you touch something, that thing will force compliance territorially. He said, "You want to fill a church? Touch God, touch God." One dead raised. Phew. People's hunger is not for good preachers. It's for where God is. And I found out that the modern day church is not a Greek church. You know, what do the Greeks seek? It is wisdom. The Jews, the modern day church is a Jewish church. What they seek is a sign. It's a sign. What can it make happen? That's why charlatans are thriving. They don't say it well, but they have signs. The Lord said to me this afternoon, He said, "Son, your generation must trust me for the experience of that servant of Elisha." That's in 2 Kings. Do I have it written? 2 Kings chapter 6 from verse 15. The young man woke up in the morning. Let's read it. 2 Kings 6:15 to about 17. "And when the servant of the man of God was risen early," stay in verse 15 now, "and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, master, how shall we do?" The first thing you see here is that there were two men standing together, and one of them was asking for a way out, like our generation is asking, what is the way of power? What is the key to potency? The person who he was discussing with did not see the problem. Elisha was not aware of his problem. So the question, what can we do to get things done, was not necessary. How shall we do? A more appropriate response will be, do about what? He saw a threat. It was a threat that the prophet, even though standing physically together, was not aware of in his own dimension. Maybe the reason why our fathers are not answering the question of how do we touch power is because they are not aware of a power problem. Jesus' mother came to him in John chapter 2, in the wedding at Cana of Galilee, and said, "They have no wine." Jesus said, "Woman, what does your concern have to do with me? My time is not yet come." It means there's no problem. If my time comes and they don't have wine, that's the problem. I'm trying to blow out what Jesus was saying. If my time comes, if the season of my performance comes and I cannot perform, that's the problem. Right now, there's no wine problem. And the mother of Jesus Maybe she had been used to his kind of responses. Went to the servants and said to them, whatever he tells you to do, do it. It was her expressing faith in the timings of the Lord. Just wait on him. Just wait on him. She knew that there was going to be a solution. It may not be now, but I'm going to be patient till you let it come. Could it be that our exasperation as to we have been doing this, we have not touched it? Could it be that why the fathers are quiet is that we have not even seen the path? So they chose a conference, instead of speaking about a great nation, to advertise to us what our heritage look like. Because I was talking with my brother Theophilus Sunday yesterday. We were on the phone for almost about 50 minutes. And what we were sharing with ourselves was God is suddenly intentional about the church in Nigeria and about the youth of the church in Nigeria. He's exposing us to a reality which is redefining what we thought we could define. That there's something stronger than our pursuit. There's something stronger than what we are flipping in competition. There's another place that he wants us to come into. Men can hold a nation in place. I heard Bishop Oyedepo say, no. That it does not take time to revive a nation. The church just needs to come back to herself, put herself in order. And I heard him say, the church is fast becoming a club. May God give you understanding. It means they can see it too. Not so. People who want to go to club and cannot go, when they come to church, they can still hear if this is Gandus or not. Abi? See, people used to send me those videos, help my heart. You know, because I'm already a heartbroken man. Sometimes when I see it, I know they want to break, so I leave the video for like 3 days. And then when I'm free, I now say, Our conclusion yesterday was that if we keep watching those things, we will not have peace. You know why? It will not stop. Even God let go, washed his hands in Revelation chapter 22. I've read it before. Let him that is holy be holy. Him that is profane, let him be holy still. The one who is doing good, let him be doing good. He that wants to do evil, let him be doing it still. It means God has left every man to his whims. So if we want to keep breaking our hearts like that, we will not lack heartbreaking material. So please, don't send those things to me again. I fully understand the shape of the day. Jesus said, these things I said unto you, so that you may have what? Peace. These trials, these tribulations, these afflictions are normal. But he has spoken to us in advance so that we'll have peace. So one of the shapes with which you must receive all those things is peace. Oh, Gandus to the church, man. Okay. It is well, oh. Move on. If you over focus on those things, it will take the job from you. And you'll be a talebearer. Meanwhile, there's a story that heaven is telling that you have been called to preach. I'm not saying be quiet when things are going wrong, but don't make those things your obsession. Set your mind or your hearts on things that are above. In the midst of that noise, there are spiritual emphases that are coming into our realm, and the believer must ensure that you pick them. Many of those things are stray bodies. Satan is intentional. He knows that he has gotten our attention by all this diversionary kind of stuff, and so he's sustaining the flow, knowing that, once one goes, another one comes. One goes. It's almost like a weekly thing. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 times in the week. Can you help me preach to your neighbor? Keep your head straight.